blowing it and causing the load to just like, well, it shoots the spuds straight away from the trailer really. How's it going everybody? Welcome back to another video. If you haven't already, then don't forget to subscribe. And you can also ring the little bell or click on the little bell next to the subscribe button, and that will mean that you are then notified when we upload a video. You would have seen on the intro screen that we upload every Wednesday, every Saturday. Videos are live from 7 AM, and we also have an Instagram account at farmingbros_YT. We post on there. We actually haven't recently, but we tend to. But yeah, post some quality photos on there of what we get up to on a day-to-day basis. In today's video, we are digging potatoes, obviously, as you can see, but it's a bit different to what you've seen before, because hopefully you can see it. We are digging into our 1 ton or 1.1 ton potato bins. And that is because it just means that the spuds are handled with a bit more care. The only travelling they do is from the harvester, and then they're straight into the bins. Obviously when we do it into a bulker, they then get reversed onto the grader, and then they have quite a long journey to make it to the bins. And obviously they get treated with as much care as possible, but this time of year, this variety of potato is quite well known to bruising, which pretty much is just like a normal bruise you'd get on your leg or your arm, just like a black bit on the potato. And obviously that's not what you want. What you want is a nice clean potato with no marks or anything on it. So by doing it straight into bins, it just eliminates that, because we did have it the other day where some of them were getting bruised, so we thought it's probably time to start digging into bins. So these bins will go straight into the store, and throughout the winter or when we need them, we'll then grade them back into the bins. But by that time they will have settled down a bit, and the skin, they won't be so prone to being bruised. So that's obviously a good thing. We've obviously got 8 bins on a trailer at a time. It's because these are our bale trailers and that's what fits on. We were digging into bins yesterday, and we're obviously on it again today, and I believe we are tomorrow. So by that time, hopefully we're finished this block of land, which is about 50 minutes away from the farm. So it's a bit of a haul, especially for only taking 8 bins at a time. But yeah, we've got 4 people on the road, so should keep rolling pretty nicely. But it's a bit windy today, so there's quite a bit of dust flying about. But other than that, we're living the dream really. Right guys, so I'm on the road today. James is in the field. I used to be in the field probably all the time, but I sort of worked quite well. But James has been in the field a lot this year. I've been sort of going around doing sort of odd jobs like spraying, getting the spraying done, ripping, and sort of scratching over stubble, and just doing like sort of and jumping in on a trailer when I'm needed to. Yeah, so James has been in the field a fair bit, so he's in the field today, and we've got like an hour trip to from the field to the yard, so it's like a 2-hour round trip. And then like it's good crop of spuds and like some nice long runs at the minute, so they're getting them quicker than what we can do on the road. So there's 4 of us, so it's like roughly works out like sort of a trailer every half an hour, but they're getting them quicker than that, so we can't quite keep up. But we haven't got any more tractors to go on the road or with more trailers at the minute. Alright guys, so I've just got back to the yard, unloaded, loaded up. I did a little time lapse and it took, which hopefully you guys, well, you've either seen or gonna see, but yeah, it took 9 minutes 41 seconds to get from like when I turned my camera on to when I picked the camera back up again, which to be fair I don't think it's too bad, not a bad turnaround. Get your bins off, get bins back on, then strap up and get going again. We're getting through the acres now. We're probably, I reckon we're like around 100, probably just under 7 fields left to do. So we're getting there. Hopefully by if we had today and another good day, we'll probably be nearly done at where we are now. So I'll be getting out of there. This is the furthest away ground, so once we get out of here it'll be sort of a lot closer to home, and then that just makes things a lot easier anyway. So like I said, we are on digging bins, but obviously when we're waiting for a trailer we're going to be digging into the bulkers. This is the first time we've had to wait, but yeah, we won't be doing many bulkers, only if we like really have to, because there's no point in us sat here waiting for trailers. The bin should be here in a minute. Like I say, we've got 4 people on the road. They've all got a flatbed on, and then we have one spare, which we currently have full. Yeah, there's a bit of a gap between 2 of them. We've got probably the 2 fastest tractors are in the middle, which is a bit of a, we should have like had a fast slow sort of thing. But yeah, there he is, he's coming in the lane now. But that's no problem that we started a bulker. Up to 25-mile-an-hour winds now. I think 26 later on. Worst thing about digging in the wind is, well, it depends on the direction of the wind. It can sometimes blow the dust, and well, it's not even dust, it's more like the fine soil from the web on the harvester. It gets blown at the people on the back, so it can sometimes, I mean, they got to put some goggles on, but today luckily it's blowing the other way for them. But also it blows the basket around on the elevator. When you're filling bulkers it's worse, because it ends up, when you're like trying to get, I don't know, a ton or 2 on the top, it ends up just blowing it and causing the load to just like, well, it shoots the spuds straight away from the trailer really.
Alone and loved, that's how I feel. I dream all night and day. Could you give us a chance if you mind? And I deserve it, please, one last time. Could you give us a chance, we'll be so fine. I hope one day, somehow, I always will meet again. Cause I've been wondering why we still play as we were friends. I hope somehow I always will meet again. It's time to care, we should just share love one day. Mine, 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 you're 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 mine, alone and bored, that's how you feel. You went so far away. You should give us a chance, please be kind. I need to see you just one last time. You should give us a chance, we'll feel alive. I hope one day, somehow, I always will meet again. Cause I've been wondering why we still play as we were friends. I hope somehow I always will meet again. It's time to care, we should just share.
There we go, so that's another trailer full, and you'll be able to just see here that we're into some short runs. I think there's probably 1 or 2 longer runs left, and then they'll be getting shorter and shorter as we get into the corner. So yeah, we'll be able to finish this field today easily, and if we've got time we'll put a bulker on and go in next door and start whipping the headlands off of there. See, everyone's just leveling the bins over. We've been doing that so the road crew can keep moving. We've got time to do it anyway, like while I swap the trailers they've got time to level it off, so that's been working quite well. So I better go join them and get this field finished off for the day.
Mine, like anyone. A brand new story, only made for you and me. I wish this dream could be real. I hope one day, somehow, I always will meet again. Cause I've been wondering why we still play as we were framed. How somehow I always will meet again. It's time to care. We should just share love one day. Mine, mine, mine.
So we're sort of wrapping up the field we were just in. That one's coming to an end, and we've just come next door and we've got Bulker on, and we're just putting the headlands here into a Bulker while we wait for our trailer of bins to arrive. Then we will go next door and finish that up. I think last year we finished in like the second week of October. And meanwhile we've been getting on with this. Ben's been getting on with scratching over stubble, ripping tram lines, so he is soon to be putting the plough on. So we're getting on with the work fairly well. As long as the weather stays on our side, we should get on quite well. That's the main thing, is that the weather stays good. I remember last year, I think we finished just before the weather turned bad, and we just got some winter cereals in, but it was a bit wet in some of the conditions, but it did grow, which is the main thing. But yeah, so that is it for today. We heading back with the last load of bins. Someone's coming to get the last Bulker. There's a few headlands left to do tomorrow, but we've opened it up now, so that's made it nice and easy. So yeah, we'll be finishing this block hopefully midday on Sunday, and we'll be on to the next one. But that's it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Any questions, leave it in the comments and we'll get back to you. Thank you for watching. See you later.